All right, Andrea, we are rolling. Can you give me a sound check? Can you talk?
Sound check. Can you hear me?
Count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Good.
6.
All right.
Sound check?
Yeah, I don't really. Okay, so Andrea, just look at me. You don't have to look at the camera. We're rolling. Andrea, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm a senior at Conifer High School. I am in DECA, student government. I'm volunteering at the library. I was a cheerleader for most of my high school career. I'm taking a break this year, focusing on DECA and hopefully going to nationals.
Okay, great. So the library, why do you volunteer at the library?
I volunteer in the children's department at the library near my house because I think it's very important for the kids to see a young role model showing them that with all of the new great technology there is, reading is still cool, reading is still fun, and it's important.
Good, good. I like that. Okay, when you say library, I want you say library.
Okay.
The correct way to say it, because I'm sure this will come up, is library. Make sure
Library.
you put the R in there. Library.
Library.
And it's very important.
Okay.
Okay, watch your diction. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So, student government. What do you do in student government?
I love being involved in my school. We set up homecoming, we plan games, all sorts of things, but in addition to being in student government at my school, I'm in county council, which is an extended version of that in my county, my district, so I get to participate in planning and involving things within my whole county and my school.
Why is it important for you to have your hands in there and be a part of that?
I like to throw out my ideas. I like to have ideas about everything that is going on in the school. I like to raise the spirit and just make where I am a better place and then contribute.
Okay. And here is where I would, and you're going to have to wing it once you're there.
Yeah.
Okay, so cheerleading. Why did you get into cheerleading?
Ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to be a cheerleader. And I know that when I am up there cheering, that in the stands there's also little girls who want to be a cheerleader when they grow up. So I have just grown up knowing that someone's looking up towards me and I can be a good role model for them. And also I love competing and I love putting myself out there and bubbly happy and putting my all towards things.
Okay, I like that. That was a good answer. Just don't drop off the very end of your sentence, okay?
Okay.
Think about every question that I ask you has a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Okay.
So think of a good way to end it too.
Okay.
I like how you turn that into a role model, sort of an analogy. I thought that was great. That was really good. Okay, so favorite place in the world? Where?
Cheyenne Mountain Zoo in Colorado Springs. I love giraffes. My favorite animal. That's all there is to it, really. You get to go feed them and kiss them and hug them. There's just no other place you can get that kind of animal interaction in Colorado.
Okay, good, good. When I dream of...
I dream of going to a warm place. I love soaking up the sun, but also somewhere I can put my 4 years of Spanish to use. I love learning Spanish, and I really want to go somewhere I can use it in practice.
Okay. And in this question, if they ask you, I like that you're also kind of putting in that intellectual aspect of the Spanish. I would also say, if you're going to say something like that, I would also say I love learning about different cultures, different religions, and different people.
Okay.
And that'll be a more well-rounded question and answer. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go somewhere warm, but I love, and I want to use my Spanish. I love meeting different people and learning about different cultures and their ideas and their beliefs. And I just think it's really important to be multicultural.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
there's your end. I think it's very important to be multicultural. Okay?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yep.
My life ambition is
To be in an advertising agency for national marketing. I love business and mostly putting out advertisements, finding a product and finding a audience and a market for that. I really like doing that.
And here is where I would like you to say, I love to use my creativity and my imagination. And just think of the last hilarious commercial that you saw. It was because they thought out of the box. And I love thinking out of the box.
Okay.
It's challenging and I just thrive on it.
Okay.
So think about that, thinking out of the box. Because it's true. People watch the Super Bowl who never watch football for the ads most of the time because they're awesome.
Okay.
Okay, so I like that. So try and incorporate that.
Yeah, that one I was kind of stumbling on.
Yeah. But that's good. That's good
Okay.
with mine. So remember that.
Okay.
Hardest decision you've ever made?
I am still in the middle of my hardest decision right now, which is choosing the right college. It's a big decision, choosing where I'm going to go, what's right to study for me, choosing somewhere I'm going to be happy and somewhere I can continue my education.
Okay. Excellent answer. The only other thing that I would want you to say is that, obviously college and university, I'm setting myself up for the rest of my life, and I want to make sure that I make the right and the best decision for me.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Favorite food to prepare?
I work at Papa Murphy's, and so we make pizzas, and when me and my coworkers get off work, we make really funny combinations sometimes, unique combinations, and it's just a real fun time.
Okay. And then this one, just because I think this is a fun one to play with, the craziest pizza, have you ever had anchovy, strawberry, whipped cream pizza?
Yeah.
And say, well, I have, because that's what we do. And say something really fun.
Make it fun, because it's not a serious answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And even if it's a little bit, exaggerated, that's okay. Because I think it would be like anchovies and whipped cream. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Do something really fun like that.
Okay.
Okay. The most important day of my life so far was?
Is going to be when I graduate high school. It's something I'm looking forward to, and as a 17-year-old, I just know it's going to be the most monumental day of my life so far. It's something I've worked so hard for. So my whole 12 years in school, and I get to graduate and move on to the next part of my life.
Okay, I like that. Great answer. Slow down a little bit, but I like your being animated.
Okay.
Think about when you answer a question, think about the places where you might pause a little bit for effect. Think about, with your fun question, how you're going to, be lighthearted with it. And think animated that way. But I think in general, just maybe slow down just a little bit on your answers.
Okay.
Just easy breezy.
Okay.
All right, so let's have you stand up. Let me pause this.
Okay. Just talking to you again,
Just
but standing up.
again,
Okay.
yeah. Cutting off the top of your head a little bit there. Okay, we're rolling.
Okay.
All right, Andrea. Why do you want to become Miss Teen Colorado?
I would like to be Miss Teen Colorado because I realize it's an honor, but it's also a job. And it's a job I'm excited, ready, and willing to take on. I think I could be a great, real role model for other girls in Colorado.
I think that was an excellent answer. That was really, really good.
Thank you.
This is what I want you to do, though, because when you're on stage, I often do this, just acknowledge the judges, acknowledge your audience.
Okay.
And then at the very end, you always say, thank you so much.
Okay.
Because it's good manners. So you can come out and it's like, oh, now we have, contestant number 4, Andrea. Andrea, here's your question. Thank you,
Thank you for
honorable
asking
judges,
that,
for spending the time to be here. Something along those lines. I want to thank you, judges, for being here and spending your weekend to be a part of the Miss Teen Colorado, and thank you to the audience, especially my friends and family.
Okay.
Why do I want to be Miss? I'm a big person, and why do I think I'd be a good Miss Teen Colorado? Da 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 da. And then do your answer, and then just afterwards, just thank you very much. Okay. All right. Next question, Andrea. Why would you make a good Miss Teen Colorado?
Thank you for your question. I would make a good Miss Teen Colorado because of my relatability. I think that girls can look at me and know I'm real and I'm genuine, and I'm excited to work with the charities that Miss Teen Colorado works with and go out there and be a good representative for our state. Thank you.
Okay. So instead of, I don't know if it's going to be the host who asks you the question or if it's going to be one of your judges. So we'll have to see how it is.
Okay.
And I think instead of thank you for your question, I was just honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, and then answer your question.
Okay.
That's always easy to fall back on because it's okay, I've seen that a million times on television. Or just if you want to, first of all, thank you, honorable judges, for spending your weekend making the Miss Teen Colorado so amazing. And to my friends and family.
Okay.
Why would I make a good Miss Teen Colorado? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, honorable judges.
Okay.
If nothing else.
Okay.
Okay, Andrea. Number 4. Do you agree with political ads that attack the opposing party? Why or why not?
I don't know. Honorable judges, audience.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, honorable ladies.
I'm going to have you stick with that because I don't want you to right off.
Yeah, just so it comes naturally,
If you
honorable.
get a question that is super hard for you,
Okay.
just be like, wow, that is a toughie.
Okay.
Think about that because then you give you kind of a second, And on this one, even if you're like, oh my God, what the heck is she talking about? What did I say? Do you agree with political ads that attack the opposing party? And just think attack. That's negative. That's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Say, you know what? I am never for anything where somebody or something is being attacked.
Okay.
Okay, something along those lines. So let me see what you do with this one. Andrea,
Okay.
do you agree with political ads attacking the opposing party? Why or why not?
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, I do not agree with attacking or slandering an opposing candidate in political ads because it's not a good role model towards the younger generation. We're trying to teach them that bullying is wrong, and we are bullying our other opponents, and these are our leaders. Why would our leaders be showing children that bullying is okay? Attacking someone is not good. I don't know how to say that.
It's not good. And then, because you make it a political question. Everything's politics right now.
Okay.
And just say, say you need to lead by example, and that's the person that
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to lead by example, and that's the candidate that I would vote for.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Number 5. All right.
Okay.
Andrea, Democrat or Republican? What are you?
I'm not old enough to vote yet, but when I am, I will take deep consideration into the candidate I'm going to vote for. I'm not leaning towards one party yet, but I will research both candidates, and everyone should vote, and everyone should take their time to choose wisely who they're going to vote for.
That was very good. I like that. You forgot to say, ladies and gentlemen, honorable judges, every time, and then thank you.
Okay.
That was it. That was a good answer. Andrea, who is running? Who is running for the Republican presidential candidate, and who is going to be the Democratic political candidate for the president in the United States? Give me their names.
Okay. Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, this year in the election we have President Obama, running on the Democratic Party, and Mitt Romney running on the Republican Party. Thank you.
Good girl. Okay, make sure you're as no matter what you say, no answer is wrong, but make sure you're like President Obama. Don't say Obama.
Okay.
Make sure you get that.
I should say Barack Obama.
Yeah.
I like space his name, first name for a second.
Yeah. No worries.
Okay.
Make sure that's clear in your head.
Okay.
Because you might get a political question.
Okay.
Okay. Next question. Andrea, what is more important to you, your grades or your athletic endeavors?
My grades are definitely more important to me.
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen.
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen. Personally, my grades are more important to me because I have been in athletics, but they're not my strong points. And I know for me as an individual, moving on into my future education and my academic success is what's going to bring me farther. Thank you.
Good girl. I like that. Slow down just a little bit, okay? Okay, Andrea, do you agree with the legalization of marijuana in Colorado? Why or why not?
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very controversial topic. I like to look at it from a complete fact point of view, which is we are spending lots of money and resources tracking down people who are cultivating and smoking marijuana, and I think if the government could take control of this economics portion of our country, that it could benefit us. Thank you.
Okay, that was good. That was good. I know that's a toughie. And you know what? Like, don't panic. Just take a breath and just say, I'm like, wow, that was a toughie.
Okay.
And then address it. But, like, give yourself that second to just kind of pause.
Okay.
And not that you would get this, but even if you did, they legalized marijuana in Colorado for medicinal purposes.
Okay.
And if somebody is dying of cancer and that's the only relief that they get, then I'm all for someone using legalized marijuana.
Okay, yeah, that's
Something
better.
along those
Yeah,
lines.
I was not sure to go with that.
I know. Well, that's why we're doing this.
That's hard.
All right, Andrea, what is the silliest thing you have ever done?
The silliest thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, honorable judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, honorable judges. Silliest thing I've ever done. That's a toughie. For my birthday, I had a psychic come to my house, and she gave me and all my friends psychic readings. It was a really fun time, super silly, reading our futures, and I think that's a really fun thing to do. Thank you.
Yeah. See, nothing is wrong as long as you're confident about it. You tend to, when you're a little uncertain, you're dropping off the very end of your question. And I want the very end of your question to be strong.
Right. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll remember that.
And, if you get something along those lines, like, I love to be silly. So there's so many different things that I can choose from. And then the psychic one was perfect. That was a great, and then just end it strong.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Life is too short to be serious all the time. Being silly is just the best way to go. Like, just think about just ending it. beginning, middle, end.
Okay.
No matter, nothing is right or wrong.
Okay.
Okay, next question. In the news, we've heard a recent news story where a Quran was burned. Should the First Amendment protect any religious item as it does the American flag?
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, the First Amendment should protect religious items if... I don't know about this one.
Yeah. You just got to
answer it. So should I take a minute to collect my thoughts before I start, or?
You know what?
I just don't even know.
I would just say that's a toughie.
Okay.
Yeah. The First Amendment, I think that, and if you're going to go that route, I'd be like, the First Amendment should protect all religious items.
Okay.
I don't believe that one religion should be favored or one religion should be better than any other. And I think that we need to respect each other, and that means protecting things that are most sacred to us.
That's great. Okay, that's
something along
wish
those
I could
lines.
spell that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Think about that.
Okay.
Okay. Next question. Personal indiscretion has been in the news in a political realm. What advice would you give a woman who's been humiliated by her husband having an affair in the news?
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, the advice I give to a woman who has been humiliated in the news would be to lay low and just remove yourself from the situation, because people are always going to say things about you, but you have to stay true to yourself, and you just have to stay close to people that love you and that really know you, and move on in a positive way from your situations.
Excellent answer. That was really, really well done.
Okay, thank you.
Good job. That was good. Beginning, middle, end, just a little bit rushed at the end.
Okay.
Slow down.
Okay.
Especially when you're nervous, you're going to be like,
yeah.
Right? So just practice slowing down.
In front of people, definitely.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
They're all naked. Pretend they're all naked.
Okay.
Okay, next question. Okay, Andrea, reality television, love it or hate it?
Reality television. Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, I personally have a guilty pleasure of watching reality television. I think that there are lines that people should not cross, and there are circumstances where TV stations should think twice about what they're putting out there for the public to see. But there's nothing wrong with a little guilty pleasure reality TV shows. They can be comical and provide great entertainment. Thank you.
Excellent answer. Really well done. That was fun. You were real and you were genuine, and it was very cute.
Okay.
It was very cute.
Okay,
next question. Andrea, cyberbullying that ends in a suicide, should the bully be prosecuted for murder?
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very sad topic and something very real in our society today with cyberbullying, and I think absolutely that someone should be prosecuted if they have bullied someone to that point. I don't think they should be charged for murder, but there should definitely be consequences when someone takes bullying too far that someone would take their own life. Thank you.
Good job. That was really good. And I love that you said, I loved all of that. That was really good. And I love that you said there should be consequences for your actions. That was good. That was really good.
Thank you.
You're going to do well in your interview.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's what I'm hoping is like my
that's
point
your
to get through, because I have DECA and we practice this all the time. So.
Yeah. Okay. Next question, Andrea. Transgenders.
Okay.
Do you think it's fair for somebody who's transgender to compete in the Miss Teen Colorado pageant?
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy I got this question because it's actually been in the news lately when Miss America allowed a transgender woman to compete in their pageant. And I was inspired by this, and I thought it was great that we're letting different kinds of people in, different kinds of role models, different kinds of examples, because this transgender person can have just as much to offer as the next person. There should be no reason to let them compete in a pageant, including Miss Teen Colorado. Thank you.
Excellent. Really, really good. Wow. Great job.
Thank you.
Okay, next one. Andrea, toddlers and tiaras. How do you feel about children participating in pageants?
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, toddlers and tiaras. I personally watch the show, and I enjoy it, and I think that the critics need to step back and look at as something just similar to a sport. And if the kids are enjoying it and the mother isn't forcing their child to do it, which does happen in all sports, that it's positive. It can be positive. It teaches confidence. It teaches poise. And pageants are a positive thing for young children to get involved in. Thank you.
Good job. Yep, that was a good answer. Okay, next question. Andrea, how do you think women are depicted in television and movies? Positively or negatively?
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, in the media, women are projected negatively sometimes, but I think it's more important to focus on the ones that are positive. And there are many sitcoms, many reality shows, many movies, in the media, anything that portrays strong female leads, and I think that is the media we should focus on.
I love that. Excellent, excellent. Good job. Wow. Okay, next question. Andrea, many women forego a family life for a successful career. How do you feel about that?
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your question. In women choosing a career over a family, it's just the way our society has evolved, and women have more goals other than just being a mother. And I think individually, whatever makes you happy is what you should go for. Thanks.
Good, good. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Okay, keep it formal.
Okay.
Okay, next question. Andrea, would you change your religious beliefs to marry the man of your dreams?
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, I personally would not change my religious beliefs to marry the man of my dreams because I cannot participate in something that I didn't believe in myself. I would love to open my eyes to a different culture and a different religion for someone that I cared about and then see how I felt from there. Thank you.
Good job. Great answer. Andrea, this is a good one. Nude beaches are legal in many parts of the world. Do you think that that's appropriate or inappropriate, and why?
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, nude beaches. Well, I think that a nude beach is someone's choice. And if you don't want to see a nude beach or you don't want to participate in a nude beach, you don't have to. So for the people that go on or in their clothes or not in their clothes, it's their choice. And if it's allowed, then I think it's appropriate as long as you are aware of it. Thank you.
Good job. That was a good answer.
Okay.
That was cute. I really like the front. Like, really show that personality that you have, Andrea.
Okay.
Okay, next question. Andrea, what would you do to avoid fighting in a war if you did not agree with it?
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, fighting in a war is not always about if you agree with it, but it's about supporting your country and supporting your troops. And I would still participate in a war because I would be a soldier for my country, and that includes fighting in whatever the president decides that we are going to take on. Thank you.
Good. That was good. You got to think about it. It's like if you're like, oh my gosh, don't panic.
Okay.
You know, don't start all over again, but don't panic. Just like I said, go fall back and like, wow, that's a tough question.
Yeah.
Huh. New beaches.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, have fun with it. You
Okay.
know? Like, really show that personality that you have.
Okay.
Okay, next question. Oh, last one. Andrea, if you could change one of your physical characteristics, what would it be and why?
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, I've really built myself around not comparing myself and not putting myself down. I think that other girls should do the same and just be happy with what you have and what you're given. But personally, I've always had really thin hair, and so I try to tease it up and have big curls to have a nice, full, luscious locks. Thank you.
Cute. Very cute. And I love that you're like, you know what, I don't want